My name is Juhi. I'm currently a cinematographer. I shoot ads, short films, documentaries, music videos, etc. etc. I did my Bachelor's of Science in Electronic Media. I went on to do my post-graduation in cinematography in LV Prasad Film and TV Academy. And 3 years I've been working as a cinematographer in the industry. The reason I wanted to do it abroad was because the kind of films I want to make, I want them to be even though I want them to be for Indian audience, I wanted to have an approach which is more worldwide. And that approach I don't think I can get in India, which is why I want to go abroad and study. I choose a course MFA in Cinema Arts, specializing in direction in Brooklyn College. Separatana ஒரு ஸ்கூல் வச்சிருக்காங்க for cinema, which is called the Fierstein Graduate School of Cinema. அங்க போய் நான் படிக்க போறேன். I got admission in April and I'm going to leave in a month. But when I was still studying in college, I was still doing cinematography, and a very senior cinematographer from the industry came up and he said he was looking for a female assistant cinematographer. And I was very excited, so I said, yeah, I'll do it. But then I was like, why do you need a female assistant cinematographer? And they were like, we will need you to talk to the heroines and ask them to adjust their clothes. And I was like, what? I've spent so much money on this education to go out and get a job where I won't be paid enough and I will be asked to degrade another woman. Already the industry is so degrading to women. You're asking me to pull them down even further. That's not happening. I want to be able to make these decisions myself. I want to be in a place where I can make these films. I don't want to be in the place where I need to still assist to get on top. I want to have powerful stories to tell. I want to be able to tell some powerful stories about women and children, and I want to mainly make these films for children. I'm absolutely the industry in India has, you can count the number of films that they have for children. The Children's Film Society in Chennai, if you've seen it, is inside a house. It's inside an apartment. It's terribly neglected, and that needs to change. Because what are our children watching? What are they watching? They're watching such nonsense. So admission kadachide. Adukaprom avanga scholarship kodutanga, oru chinna scholarship kodutanga, about $6,000 per year. Adukaprom na nanichen, okay, personal finances paathu inga mudiyuma appadi paathen, anga mudikla. So na banks ku ponen, HDFC ponen, ICICI ponen, SBI ponen, Andhra Bank ponen. Ellame illa anga cinema course எங்க லிஸ்ட்ல இல்ல. ஆக்சுவலா நான் சினிமாட்டோகிராஃபி படிக்கும்போது அப்போ நான் ஆந்திரா பேங்க் கிட்ட போனேன். அவங்க சொன்னாங்க சினிமா கோர்ஸ் நாங்க ஃபண்ட் பண்ண முடியாது. So I said okay. we tried, we got some money and we paid off that fees. That was smaller. இப்போ நான் நினைச்சேன் okay, I'm going abroad, so there's a possibility that somebody will give me money to go abroad. So I went back to the same banks. I went back to HDFC, I went back to ICICI. Anga poi keta, their explanation is that cinema is not considered as a field which has high returns. Obviously banks will look at their own returns, so they don't consider, even though cinema is such a multi-million-dollar industry in India, it's the world's second largest film industry. Appo kuda they're saying that there is no guarantee of return. This is the problem that we are facing generally with cinema courses. Whoever is going from India to study film abroad, they all are privileged. They have the sort of parents and they have the family support to go. I'm privileged in very different ways, but this is something that my parents and my family has not been able to help me with, which is why I reached out to the rest of the world. I'll be my girl. Yeah. India, it's not, crowdfunding is not a very popular option. It's popular for maybe some films, it's popular for some businesses, it's popular for NGOs, but it's not popular for education at all. So a lot of people didn't understand it. A lot of people didn't understand why I needed to do this. A lot of people looked at my face and judged me to be a rich, spoiled brat. A lot of people judged me to be someone who is privileged and somebody who can afford it but is choosing not to work. So I got a lot of those comments, and then I got a lot of nasty negative comments just because I'm a woman. Once I started reading what was on Twitter, I was self-doubt took over. Like I couldn't think about anything else. I just thought maybe I'm making a super mistake and maybe this is not the way it goes. But then I spoke to people close to me, I spoke to my friends, I spoke to my family, and they were like, you are confident about what you're doing. You're a good filmmaker and you have an honest story. So if you have an honest story, this is what you're saying. You're not lying about anything. You're putting your situation out to the world. So if they don't want to do it, if they don't want to help you, it's their choice. It's wrong of them to judge you. At that point, I realized that it was not on me, and it was actually on them. A lot of people were like, why do you have to choose such an expensive course? I get that I'm asking for money, but nobody asks a person who's doing an MS, why do you want to do MS? So it's the same thing. Like my only thing is, if you're asking me that, just look back, look at what you've done yourself. Because most of these people are like in the sort of fields that I'm talking about. It's okay to do a master's in cinema. I don't see why it's not okay, why it's not allowed by Indian tradition to do a master's in cinema. For sure. I mean, I'm all for that. If you're going to do that, go ahead. Like I myself, every time that I get, I myself have been donating, even after my campaign, I've been donating to so many causes. Because I believe that if I'm getting something, I do have to give back, obviously. I've given to over 3 causes already in the past 1 month. So if you think that that is your thing, then you should do it. But often what happens is that the people who say this don't really end up doing anything. It's just for the sake of talk that you say that, you know, oh, you'd rather give it to charity. I'm not begging. I need to make that really clear that I'm not begging. I'm telling you to have a look at my work and see if you find potential in it. My work is online. My work is on the page. The films that I think that are best and that speak about my sort of work that I want to do, they're on my page, and if you go through them, you'll realize the kind of ideas that I have. So that's basically it. My profile and my portfolios, I've put about 5 films there, and they talk about the kind of films that I want to make. And if you like my work, then support it. I mean, I'm not telling that, oh, you know, I'm in such a bad place, please support me. No, I need to go, I want to go, I really want to go. So if you can help me, I will go. My first idea was that I will make a campaign page and send it only to friends and family. And by mistake, my friend posted it online. And adukaprom it went like everyone started contributing, and it went up to a level of, it wasn't great, it wasn't very, and a lot of people had started saying a lot of things. It went up to about, in 15 days la $5,000 is how much it went up to. The moment people started reading my story and understanding what I had actually been through, even people wrote to me saying, when I saw your campaign at the beginning, I didn't want to support you. But then I realized that you are actually, through this, trying to change a lot of mindsets about women, about cinema, about crowdfunding. And so I want to help you. You know? So after that came, I realized that, you know, this is my direction. This is how I need to start focusing it. And yeah, it just spread. After that, it just spread like wildfire. And people from all over the place said, you know, we want to help you. We want to get you. Make sure you get where you have to get. People realized that, oh, this is a girl who's trying very hard to get where she wants to. She doesn't mind failing, but she's still trying. She didn't give up saying that she didn't get a loan, right?
Who are we? What do our cities stand for? What makes our cities stand out?
A lot of people actually wrote to me after this entire thing has happened. After I've managed to raise $20,000, it's amazing the number of people I've met online. I've heard the saddest stories. I've heard the most inspiring stories. There were people who said, I never got to live my dream. I wanted to live my dream. I wanted to study cinema, and nobody could support me at that point. So I'm helping you out. And there were people who wrote to me saying, I can't help you out financially, but I want to help you out in every way possible. So I will write about you. I will help you get contacts. I will tell you exactly where to go and find an apartment. So there have been people who've helped in all sorts of ways. Who said, we'll find you a part-time job in the summer. You can go teach dance somewhere, and all sorts of people have written. And all around the world, someone from Spain contributed. I have no idea. Someone from the US contributed $2,000, and he doesn't even know who I am. I'm very thankful to them because of them, I changed my campaign a little bit. I realized that I can't be so exaggerating. I have to bring it to the point. I have to say what I want, why I want it. So I made my campaign like that. And when I was vulnerable, when I opened myself up to the society, people started understanding. And then I realized that the world is not so bad after all, People kept telling me, so many people said, the world's not nice. People are selfish. They're not going to help you. No one will help you. You're not going to reach. Just take a job and sit here. I didn't want to give up. That's all. And the fact that I didn't give up, I think that's what got a lot of people motivated me.